Caring for children on the autism spectrum requires understanding, patient and tailored communication strategies. Each child with autism is unique, often displaying varying levels of social and communication skills. Challenges include difficulties in social interactions, sensory sensitives, and repetitive behaviors. Parents and educators should remain observant and responsive to the children's need, promoting their strengths and interests. So, dear viewers, to talk more about that, let's welcome our dear guest, Jameela Albloushi. She is a mother of autistic child. So, hello and good morning, Jameela.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. It's really a sensitive and important topic we'll discuss with you as a mother of autistic child. We'd like from you to share with us your experience about that.
I always say being a mother is one of the most difficult jobs out there, and obviously having a child on the spectrum makes it even more difficult.
Yes.
Having an autistic child is a challenge, but once you understand the child's needs and all his issues, we'll be able to actually connect with him and be able to reach to an understanding.
Yes, so you faced too many challenges for sure, especially in the beginning. And this was your first child, which is really, as you mentioned, motherhood is really difficult. And with the autistic and the autism child, it's going to be more harsh on the mother. So we would like to know the challenges actually and difficulties you faced from the beginning.
Food is one of the many challenges we face with our kids, and studies have actually proven that all kids, normal and autistic kids or any kids with sensory issues, can be a picky eater.
Yes.
But when it comes to an autistic child who has sensory issues, it is more difficult 6 to 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one of the challenges we face. The hardest challenge we face, and I think I speak for all the mothers out there, is the tantrums and the meltdowns. It's hard on everyone, for the parents and the child itself.
Can you explain more about that?
Because of their sensory issues, sometimes, let's talk about, for example, their hearing. Sometimes it is higher than the average person.
Okay.
So loud noises affect them differently than it affects you and I. And that's what gets them into a meltdown or a tantrum.
Wow, that's amazing. So I'm pretty sure after you faced, let's say, the challenges, you aspire to have a new content in your social media to inspire all the other mothers with the autism children. So I'd like to know the story behind that.
I know how lonely it gets throughout this whole journey, and it gets you to feel very vulnerable, especially at the beginning of the journey. I remember I was so lost. I didn't know who to talk to, where to go. Sometimes I felt like I was a bad mother because I didn't know how to deal with my son. I couldn't provide his needs because he was nonverbal at the beginning. I don't wish this feeling for any mother out there. That's why I try to give emotional support to many mothers out there.
Wow, that's amazing, Jameela. So because you feel other, let's say, parents and mothers, you would like actually to inspire others how to deal with the autism children. So how do you think that your content can really help the other parents with the autism children?
I don't think my content or any other content out there will solve their problem, because your child's struggles and issues differs from my child's challenges and problems. Because autism is a spectrum, it's not all the same. But seeing and hearing other people's stories and experiences gives you an idea of how to solve a certain situation, or gives you an opportunity to look at autism from a different perspective. And also when you hear about other people's stories, it gives you a sense of belonging.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It
Yes.
makes you feel like you're not alone in this journey.
You are not alone, for sure. And you are giving them the support as well in return. They give you the support and you are giving them that. And
Indeed.
also exchange some informations and strategies of their children developments. We'd like to know the strategies of your children developments.
I would say early intervention and a diet will take you a long way. When I first found out, I started working with my son at the age of 2.5. He's 9 years old now. But ever since the beginning, I felt there was something off about him. I knew he was different, and I immediately started speech sessions, behavioral sessions. Recently, I've been focusing on a diet, and I've been seeing some improvements. So I highly advise starting as early as possible for better results.
So do you think foods really have, let's say, a high result of, let's say, affects the children with autism? The food is really can help that?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. So like a healthy diet or some certain food can really, let's say, develop their, let's say, spectrum?
Yes, and that depends on the child's case. One diet does not go to all kids.
Okay.
It depends on his a blood test and what he's allergic of. A child must go through a certain checkups to decide what diet suits a
That's
child.
really great information, Jameela. They have actually to do some checkups, some blood tests to know what is really the main and the important diet for them. So can you discuss about the misconceptions about the autism that you'd like to clarify for our dear viewers?
That autism can be cured. To this day, I mean, as a parent, there's nothing we want more than a cure for autism, but to this day, there is no cure. A child with autism can improve, but not get cured.
Okay.
Now, I get told by a lot of people that they know a certain child with autism that has been cured. But what really happens is either one of the two following. One, the child had the interventions that he needed from a speech therapist, behavior therapist, went on a diet, and he improved so much that people believed he got cured. And number two is, let's say, for example, Ahmed is a 3-year-old who just got diagnosed with autism, and by the age of 6, he started speaking perfectly, socializing normally, playing like a normal child. And it turned out that Ahmed is, he had a language skill development. It turns out he had developmental issues and was not autistic in the first place. So he was misdiagnosed.
Okay.
So it's either one of the two, a significant improvement that makes people believe he got cured, or a misdiagnosis.
Misdiagnosis. So do you advise the mothers actually when they feel in the beginning of their children, like 1 year old or 6 years old, 6 months, let's say, for example, the beginning, if they feel like something off of their children, do you recommend them to take them to the specialist about the autism to check on them first?
I always say if it's something very obvious, then that's the time where you get concerned. But you don't want to be too obsessed about it. I mean, I started feeling my son's difference by the age of 6 months, actually.
Okay.
And when it got more clearer, that's when I started the interventions. I always say if it's very clear and you're starting to be very sure, that's when you seek help.
Seek help. So as you are a really, let's say, a content creator, helping others, supporting other mothers, and also you are a caregiver, you are a mother as well, how can you actually manage both, actually, let's say, jobs, I can call them?
To be honest, it's a struggle, but because I have other children and just like any mother out there, I have a lot of responsibilities, but thankfully I have a very good support system.
Yes.
I have a supportive husband, my family supports me so much, and on top of that, a lot of mothers reach out to me from different countries. They share their stories, we share each other's experiences, and that's what really inspires me to go on.
That's really amazing, Jameela. So I'm pretty sure you and your son may actually, Allah save him. So let's go. You had really a really great story with you, great moment between you and your son. Would like from you to share actually with our dear viewers some of, let's say, memorable story.
I don't really have one specific memory because with autism, and I think I speak for all the autism mothers out there, we celebrate the smallest, tiniest achievements they reach because it takes them a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of work to learn a new skill, to learn to reach a new achievement. So once they reach that goal and once they learn that skill, we are the happiest parents on the planet. It could be as small as answering to their name.
Wow.
That makes us so happy, and that itself is a very memorable moment.
Wow, that's really touching, Jameela. So before ending our conversation, we'd like from you to give, let's say, or send a message to all the parents with the autism child.
It's a bumpy ride. I always say take care of yourself first, and once the diagnosis comes, there's going to be a lot of mixed emotions. You might get depressed, you might be shocked, might be even in denial. Seek help if you need to, talk to someone. Just don't take too much time with those emotions because it might sink you. At some point you're going to have to find the strength to pull yourself up and face this new difficult chapter. It's bittersweet, but you got this, you are strong, and we are here for you.
You got this, and you are strong as you, Jameela. We are so proud of you. You are really an iron lady and really great mother for you and all, let's say, the mothers who have really an autism, even the fathers, we don't have to forget them for sure. Thank you so much for being here in Good Morning Kuwait.
Thank you.
Big thanks and appreciation to our dear guest, Jameela Albloushi. She is a mother of autistic child. The Mosque of Columns, known for its stunning architectural beauty, is located in the Uzbekistan, specifically in the city of Samarkand. This actually historic mosque is characterized by its numerous wooden columns which support a beautifully crafted roof adorned with intricate carving, and also dating back to the 14th century. The mosque reflects the rich cultural heritage of Islamic architecture in the center of Asia. The interior features with vibrant, let's say, mosques, and also is elegant tile work showcasing the artistry of Uzbek craftsmen. More details in this following report about this great mosque.